now widespread in 43 states, but the CDC says so far Oregon has been spared. KEZI 9 News reporter Na Nguyen is live in the studio tonight after talking to local experts about the situation here. Na?
Renee, according to the latest government report, Oregon is one of the last U.S. states or territories still managing to keep the flu epidemic at bay. But the Oregon Division of Public Health says flu-related hospitalizations are on the rise, and experts in our area say the state's turn in the battle against influenza isn't likely far off.
Every year, the Center for Disease Control says 200,000 Americans are hospitalized with the flu. And while Oregon has managed to stave off the epidemic so far, experts say it's only a matter of time.
And it kind of happens every year as the flu really moves across the country. We're usually the last to get hit.
The latest report reveals Oregon is just a shade away from reaching that widespread point. Experts say the flu is so severe in Salem, the hospitals there have put up signs limiting visitors. Since December 28th, Salem Hospital has admitted 9 patients who tested positive for the flu virus. Peace Health, which houses its own lab in Springfield, has positively ID'd dozens of cases in the last 2 weeks, and says while it's currently seeing a rise, the levels are lower than this time last year. So they're not feeling pressured to set up restrictions just yet. Staff at McKinsey-Willamette are on the same page.
I do think it's going to be very much a community by community thing, and even health system by health system. So a health system might come out and say, this is what we're planning to do and this is how we're going to implement it.
Health officials are expecting cases to peak in late January or early February. Until then, they're encouraging folks to be more proactive about not spreading the virus along.
Get your influenza vaccine. Practice what we consider like respiratory hygiene. Coughing in your sleeve, throwing away Kleenexes, things. Hand washing too goes a long way.
Lane County says it has a history of low vaccination rates. It previously set a goal to increase flu vaccinations from 38 to 50% this year. Having hit 38% back in October, it's hopeful it will at least increase numbers from the previous report. And a town hall will be held on the topic of immunizations next Tuesday, and you can find those details on our website. Live in studio, Na Nguyen, KEZI 9 News.